Hello, this is Hamsa Talal, and today we are gonna to explain an important lesson which is quantifiers. So now, what do you know about the word quantifiers? Yes, it comes from the word quantity, but what is the meaning of quantifiers? Quantifiers are words used to inform us about the amount of something, particularly a noun. So, we use some words called quantifiers to inform us about the amount of something. Let's see how. For example, how many? We use how many for a question with countable nouns. What is the meaning of countable nouns? Countable nouns mean the noun that we can count it. For example, I can count the pens. The pen that we write with, I can count it. I can say 1 pen, 2 pen, 3 pens, and so on. This is the countable nouns. Let's see more. How many days are there in January? How many days? Can I count the days? Yes, of course. I can say 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and so on. So, in January we have 31 days. How many countries are there in the world? Can I count the countries? Of course, yes. Egypt, number 1. Saudi Arabia, number 2. Morocco, number 3. United Arab of Emirates, number 4. So I can count the countries. So how many countries are there in the world? We have 195 countries. And now, how many students are there in your class? Think and tell me. Let's move to another part, which is how much. How much used for questions with uncountable nouns. So here we use how many with countable nouns, while how much with uncountable nouns. What is the meaning of uncountable nouns? Nouns that I cannot count them. For example, can I count the rice? The rice that we eat, can I count it? Of course not. It's thousands of thousands. Yeah? So this is uncountable nouns. The same as sugar. Can I count the sugar? No. So let's see how we count them. How much money do you have? When I have one paper of 20 pounds or $20, can I count every dollar in it? Of course not. It's only a paper, one paper with $20. So the money is uncountable. How much milk is in the fridge? Think. Can you tell me how much milk in the fridge? You can't count the milk, right? Yes, but we can say I have a bottle of milk, or I have 2 bottles of milk, or I have a cup of milk. Yeah? So you can't count the milk itself. Good. So now, how much sugar would you like in your coffee? Can I say, for example, 100 sugars? Of course not. What can I say? I can say I'd like 2 spoons of sugar. I can say 2 spoons of sugars, but I can't say I'd like 100 sugar, for example. It's uncountable nouns, and of course no one can count this. Let's make a comparison between how many and how much to get it more clear. How many eggs do you need to prepare a cake? So I can count the eggs and tell you, for example, 2 eggs, 3 eggs, and so on. But how much coffee do you drink a day? Can I count the coffee itself? No, it's uncountable nouns. So I can say I can drink a cup of coffee, or 2 cups of coffee, or 3 cups of coffee, and so on. So I can't count the coffee itself because it's uncountable. And now let's see some words that express the quantifiers. We have words that express large amounts and others that express small amounts. So we have the first word is a lot of and lots of. Both of them are used for countable and uncountable nouns. To be more clear, let's see this. The water. The water is countable or uncountable? Yes, excellent. It's uncountable. I can't count the water. So I can say a lot of water is wasted. Here I use a lot of with uncountable. Let's see the second example. Lots of water are needed at school. Computers. Can I count the computers? Yes, I can count them. So they are countable, and I used here lots of. So a lot of and lots of are used for countable and uncountable nouns. And we talked about much and many. Much used to express uncountable nouns. Many is used to express countable nouns. So these three words are to express the large amounts. So if I'd like to express a small amount, let's see. To express small amounts, we use three words. The first one, the word few, and I can put a before it so I can say a few or few. And this is used for countable nouns. I can say he has a few eggs left. Eggs is countable or uncountable? Yes, excellent, it's countable. So I use a few or few with countable nouns. What about the word little? Little is used to express small amounts of uncountable nouns. For example, as we said before, money. The word money is countable or uncountable? Yes, excellent. It's uncountable. So here I'm gonna say he has a little money left. So I use the little to express a small amount of uncountable nouns. What about a little bit? A little bit is used also for uncountable nouns, same as a little or little. So now let's see some differences between the word few and a few. As we have said before, that few and a few is used for countable or uncountable. Yes, excellent, it's used for countable nouns. So let's see the difference between them. A few represents a positive quantity. It means some or a small amount. So what is the meaning of this? This means that a few is enough for me. For example, Carol has got a few strawberries. She can make some jam. So Carol here have a few strawberries that will make her able to do some jam. Okay, have you got it? So to get it more clear, let's see the meaning of few. Few used to express a negative quantity or shortage. It means not many or not enough. Let's see an example. Jill has got very few strawberries. She can't make any jam. She has very few that they are not enough to make jam. So a few is for a positive quantity, while few without the letter A is used to express a negative quantity. So now, can you tell me what is the difference between little and a little? First of all, we use little and a little to express uncountable or countable. Yes, excellent, to express uncountable. So as we have seen in few and a few, the difference between them, little and a little is the same. We have a little is used with positive quantity. It means a small amount or some, while the word a little expresses a negative quantity. It means almost nothing or not much. Have you got it? Yes, great. Let's see some examples. I have a little money. I will buy a hot dog. This means that I have enough money. Yes, I have a little money that make me able to buy a hot dog. Let's see the second example. I cannot go to the cinema. I have little money. So the money that he have is enough or not? No, it's not enough. So he can't go to the cinema. This is the differences between a little and little. Have you got it? Okay. Let's see more quantifiers, words that express small amounts. We have the word sum. Sum is used to express countable and uncountable nouns. So sum is used for both countable and uncountable. When we can use the word sum, we use it for positive statements. Offers, requests, and in questions. For example, I can say I have got some oranges. Okay, this is a positive statement. So when I need to use it as an offer, I will say, can I get you some oranges? Requests, I can say, can you give me some oranges please? This is a request. Okay, so this is the word sum, used for positive statements, offers, requests, and in questions. So let's move to the word any. Any is used also for both countable and uncountable nouns. It's used for negative statements and questions. For example, I haven't got any oranges. Do you have any oranges? This is the negative statement and questions. We move to another word, which is no and none. This is used for both countable and uncountable nouns. It's used to give negative meaning. For example, I have no oranges in my fridge. So, there's no oranges in my fridge. It's a negative meaning. Okay? Okay. Everything is clear till now? Okay, good. Let's see some examples. I bought many apples today. So the word many is used to express countable or uncountable. Yes, excellent, countable. And large amounts or small amounts? Yes, large amounts. Let's see the second sentence. I bought a lot of apples today. The word a lot of is used for countable or uncountable. Excellent. It's used for both countable and uncountable, and it's used to express large amounts. Same as I bought lots of apples today, because we said that lots of equal a lot of. Both are used for countable and uncountable, and both are used to express large amounts. Here, I like much sugar in my tea. First of all, the word much is used to express countable or uncountable. Yes, excellent. Sugar here is uncountable. I can't count the sugar, as we have said before. Good. Let's see the second example. I like a lot of sugar in my tea. We said that a lot of and lots of both are used for uncountable and countable nouns, and also they are used to express large amounts. So everything is clear now? Do you have any questions? Thank you for listening me, and see you next time, inshallah. Goodbye.